Okay, I have two adult daughters, excuse me, that are doing the living in the private with us. They're getting their own foundations. As far as the name goes, it is my understanding that the members can use their last name for the foundation. Tracy said even though we can, she advised us have an extra layer of protection that we do not use our last name, which I do get. My only concern is that my daughters are in the workforce. Could they experience any kind of pushback with their employers with trying to use a foundation that the employer sees no clear connection for honoring the payment to my daughter's foundation, since it will not be the Robinson Foundation? So I have probably answered this question 16 different ways on the employment, and I really would want you to listen to that first. Because there's a lot of different ways to approach employment with an employer. If it's small employers, they don't care largely, and they still take the deduction and they lose the 10% tax to the employee in a lot of different respects. So it helps them. To bigger employers, to public sized companies, it's a different story. So just watch the employment related questions. And Tracy, do me a favor, go into or Rob, if you're still on, go into get the link and post it to the comments for all employment related questions on LPP. It'll be really helpful because there's structurally ways to do it. And it's not going to matter whether it's the Robinsons Foundation or the Smith Foundation or the James Foundation or a unique name. None of that matters. What matters is that employer going to be flexible to want to pay a private trust or a business? And don't use the word private trust. Don't use the word PMA. Just say, I want you to pay my company. I have a tax ID number. I'm willing to sign a W-9. We give you the W-9. You don't do their W-9. We give you the W-9 for your daughters. Each of them will get one. And we'll sign a W-9 and can you just pay my company versus me? And a lot of employers be like, heck yeah. And you can even do a release of liability, because that's probably what they might be worried about. Are they going to sue me as an employee? Are they going to whatever? And so it could take a lot off the table for the employer. You can put yourself in a position where you are benefiting both sides, but there's a lot more I've addressed in other related questions you should probably look up. And Rob just posted the link for you to review.